What's up, you penis bastard? Welcome.
Okay, watch out, don't elbow me.
Oh, it's okay. So what did I get? A maple bacon, egg and cheese.
Croissant.
I don't know the pricing on it.
Oh, wait. Well, we can't see now.
It should say under that sticker. If you can dig the sticker out. Oh, God. Coffee everywhere.
I think there's new people at Dunkin'.
Ooh, yeah, they throw a little maple sugar on there.
Let me see.
You sniff?
Ooh, it smells like pretzel bun.
So
There's no price on this.
There's none?
It's in, wait.
There's definitely maple syrup on this thing.
It cost $4, $3.79.
$3.79. So about $1 more than a bagel would have. I can't believe that they raised.
Bagels are $3.
Bagels are $2.79 now, I think. Something like that. So we're drinking that.
Not if you don't get cream cheese.
We're eating that. We're drinking a pumpkin coffee.
I got regular.
This is not sweet at all.
No? Oh, I don't even want to attempt it.
They did do pumpkin, right?
Let me taste this.
Does one say pumpkin?
It's supposed to.
Those cunts better not have fucked me.
Iced coffee original blend. It says
You
one pumpkin
fucks.
though, but it says it. Ew, that's flavorless coffee with no sugar.
What the fuck is this?
Bad review. That's a regular coffee that has no sugar in it.
That's an iced coffee with nothing in it.
Should we go back?
I'm just gonna keep it till you
I don't got no more sugars.
Yeah, I'm fucked.
Hey, but I got a donut for you.
Alright, so we also have a pumpkin donut with a Splenda inside of there. It's a nice cake glazed.
My favorite donut is cake donut.
Oh, smell that. Take a bite. I know
Wait,
you want it
I have to do a certain way.
with your coffee.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It is beautiful creation. Beautiful.
That's delicious.
You good?
Yep.
See, cake donuts have to be a flavor. They can't
Cake
be
donut?
plain.
No, I love plain cake donuts. They're my favorite. I love them.
That's good. Hold, please.
Yesterday I was viciously sick.
I can't believe they fucked my coffee up. It's because those bastards, he's like, oh, I can't hear you, like 3 or 4 times.
No, he only said it one time.
Okay, well, he made me repeat myself 3 or 4 times. And then he said, oh, my headset's dying. Oh.
Good?
You gotta take a bite.
No, I don't like egg on there.
Dude, it's so mapley.
Oh, the bacon.
The bacon must be coated in maple syrup.
That's good. I'm very particular about how I eat my eggs.
What they should have done, though, is put it on a pretzel roll.
The kind of eggs that I like are runny eggs that are barely cooked yolk, so when you bite into it, it explodes and there's yolk everywhere. That's the only way I like it.
How do they make these little egg patties? Like, the eggs are always like a perfect little circle.
They're preformed like that.
Oh. So this is pretty good. We're at $3.79 now.
Not worth it. Because you're going to eat that in a second.
I'm gonna eat everything in a second, though.
True. I gauge the value of food of how long it takes you to eat it. Like, if it's just a minute to eat, then it's like, I don't feel like that's worth it.
My problem is that I could go to McDonald's and get 2 breakfast sandwiches for $3.33.
How would we just talk about McDonald's hash browns? That's all that needs to be said.
They're good, love them. I can't believe they fucked my coffee up that bad.
Flavorless.
It's completely disgusting.
It's just coffee with no flavor or sugar.
I spent $3 on that shit. I spent $3 on that coffee and they fucked me.
Bring it back.
Not good. Not a good way to begin the fall season with a nice fall sandwich,
So next,
fall donut.
coming up this week is September. The leaves are already changing where we live, which we found out because of global warming that fall is going to be a lot different season than it used to be when we were kids.
Yeah. I hope there's leaf piles.
We hope so too. But that's
Joe Rogan told me
they
the
said it
other day,
might fuck up pumpkins and everything, all type of seasonal fruits because of the warmth.
Babe, Joe Rogan told me the other day that the best part about the East Coast is when that nice coating of leaves is on the ground.
And there's a little bit of frost on top.
You have to run through it. And then your feet get that sensation of kicking leaves.
No, this
around.
is the best thing. Is in fall when there's leaves all over the ground, but it has a slight coating of frost. So when you walk outside, your frost comes out of your mouth, like it makes condensation, and it's so cold. Like you have to have a big sweater on, and you're loving it. And it's crisp. You hear the crack when you walk on the leaves, and it's just that's heaven. There's like no.
Where did that receipt come from?
There's no sensation that is that good. Or, no, it's a good one too. In the middle of the night when the snow has fallen and the lights are on the snow of the street lights and it's pure quiet, you can hear only the snow falling. That's a good one too. Right?
There's nothing in there.
Isn't that a good sensation?
It is a good sensation.
I have no good summer sensations. When I think about summer sensations, it makes me want to cry. Like, you wake up sweating profusely in your bed in the morning. There's cicada bugs screaming outside of your window, like right now. It's so humid you can't breathe. Random thunderstorms strike out of nowhere. You'll be a normal day. You're swimming down at the lake like we were, and all of a sudden a storm explodes out of nowhere.
Yeah, I'm trying
like
to
those
think.
aren't good. Like what's good about that?
Because summer brings, like you said, sweaty days, waking up sweaty, going to
Vicious
sleep
bugs.
sweaty,
Bug attacks.
Yeah, bug attacks. Yeah, that's the second one, I guess. Bug attacks.
And not just mosquitoes, like ticks, like the worst bugs.
Waiting for the right day to swim.
Yeah.
Because there's always some
Because it's not hot enough, or sometimes it's then it
cold.
gets storm comes.
Yeah. Then you have to deal with the whole getting out of the water, drying off thing. I hate drying off. Pisses me off.
See, none of that bothers me. Once I'm swimming, I'm good. You know I love to swim. Swimming makes the thing is swimming does make me extremely happy, and I love swimming. Like that's a good. Like last week we went swimming on a very bad day, and it made my day so much better just to go swimming. He was throwing rocks around. I was loving it. But then you think about, then towards the end of the summer, you start to get that crippling depression. School's coming. Oh my God, all the stores have back to school. You sit outside your house, tears streaming down your face. I got to go back to school. Better kill myself. Better think of something that could go wrong so I don't have to go to school.
See, my fear was,
school is the worst thing ever. And listen, when I was actually at school, I loved school. I love learning. I got fantastic grades, okay? Like, I'm not going to fucking rub it in, but I mean, like, I was fantastic at school. But I hated it. I still hated up waking. There's no reason to go to school at 7 o'clock in the morning. What is the reason? Why do you have to go that early?
Yeah, it makes no sense.
They've done studies and they say children are less productive, especially like when you become like a teenager, you are less productive in the morning. They don't have the energy to pay to pay. Babe, why do you think... No, listen. My foreign language class was always the first class I had, like junior and senior year. Why do you think I don't remember any French? Do you think I knew anything that was going on at 7 o'clock in the morning, sitting there like this? Everybody stand up for the Pledge of Allegiance. Fuck you! I never stood for the Pledge of Allegiance. This is some indoctrinating bullshit. Like it was just I don't know. Fuck school. You don't pledge. Listen, why do you pledge allegiance at school but you don't at work?
Yeah.
Why?
Allegiance to the corporation.
Can someone explain that to me? Why we force our children to be indoctrinated into like this?
Because children are more knowledgeable than adults are.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
But it's pointless. What is the point of it?
Because if you don't do it when they're young, you can't do it when they're older.
But we already live in America. We're all Americans. We live in this country. We abide by the rules, the Constitution, everything. Why do we also need to sing a song to America when we're in school?
To build spirit and morale, dude. You gotta get excited.
But no one does.
No, there was definitely fucks in my school.
Babe,
they loved it because they were like.
Because you live in a redneck time, like in a town of rednecks. You do.
Sort of.
Yes, you
liberal Ithaca, dude. I don't know.
You didn't go to Ithaca school.
No, but I went to Dryden.
Yeah, and
a lot of kids were from Ithaca area, but the school bus went that far.
Think about Moravia and Groton. How much
those are complete. Well, they're not singing that. They're singing about John Doe.
But I'm telling you right now, I lived in an urban area where there was, there was people of all races here too. But I live in an extremely urban area, and no one was an American patriot. Like no kid was like. We were thinking about what happened on wrestling last night. Not fucking God bless America. Like, are you
we did after that bullshit, but like the first morning, there's the faggots who wanted to be like, yeah, I love singing. I want people to recognize my voice.
Okay, no, I didn't know.
No, there was definitly kids that would sing a little louder than everybody else. The American flag.
Okay, tryhards.
Yeah,
okay,
they wanted to show off. It's called the
all-seeing American eye.
It's called Sasuke syndrome.
Yeah, but who are they impressing? The teachers? Because the teachers don't care either.
Any ear that wants to be impressed.
Oh my God.
That's the way they look at it. Dumb fucks. And then there was the kids who legitimately loved their country because their parents were in the army or some shit. Their grandparents.
That's just weird to me. Because listen,
babe, you can't. No,
but I'm gonna say something right now. No, but I'm gonna talk about people with pride of their country, right? My grandpa was in the Korean War.
Yeah.
My grandpa never talked about the Korean War. If you asked him about it, he said, I'm not talking about it. We're having nothing to do with this. He would derail the conversation every time. So my grandpa was not a person that was proud of fighting in wars. He didn't display his medals. Everything was locked away. We never talked about this kind of shit. I'm just telling you right now. The only person I met, babe, ever, that was like fake proud of being in the Army was Matt Speck, because he pulled one over on the government and faked insanity so he could get out and get government like aid out of the Army.
What's sad is I hear more about family members getting out of the Army than family members in the Army.
So I don't have any idea of this like patriotic
Didn't Joe
bullshit.
do it too?
Little Joey's fucking completely
Is
nuts.
he still in the Army?
We think so.
Okay.
I don't know. He disowned me. Because, I don't care about white people. So I kind of have anything. I'm not part of that family anymore.
There was somebody we knew who also, they kept trying to get disabled in the Army so they could get out of there.
Well, Matt Speck did.
That's so stupid.
Well, he did. And he ruined his whole life and became a completely meth addict or whatever.
That there's handicapped people, but, like, literally, like, this parking lot's so close to that parking lot.
No, those people need that.
That extra, like,
because
30-second walk.
You have to think of the type of disabilities there are. What if it's a kind of disabled person that literally has no legs?
True.
Yeah.
Then they
you have to think about it on all angles. It's better for them.
They can't use the blacktop to get over to there.
Babe, are you jealous that they get to park closer?
It's unequal. It's inequality.
No, it is. It's giving them the equality of being able to be mobile when maybe they aren't.
True.
Yeah.
I think I'm just mad I didn't get a coffee.
So you take it out on the disabled people.
That's so stupid. There's no pumpkin in this.
Here, have a sip of mine. Not so bad. We're at the bird sanctuary, a good place, a place we like.
I feel like there's so many weird. I don't like modern.
Which is really weird for him to say anything about being disabled parking, because we park as far away as possible from every building we're at.
Yeah.
So why would you even say that? Think about it. At Target, we try to park all the way to the
No,
end.
I'm a spectator.
Babe, there's disabilities though that you can't visibly see.
No, I know, but like. That was a woman who had like a bunch of like liberal hippie stickers on her car.
What does that have to do with anything though? What does her political stances have to do with her disablements?
I just feel like she's probably closer to the Mother Gaia, so she might be a little stronger. I just think Mother Gaia should buff her up a little.
You're seeing this through like a weird, corrupted conspiracy theory type eyesight right now.
Well, let's look at her. Does she look? Maybe she's got like like a foot syndrome or something.
Babe, can you see mental diseases? No. Can you see?
No, I can't.
Those are all disablements.
But I also don't see her handicap sticker hanging from her over here.
Well, then that's not right.
Yeah.
She's old.
Yeah, but I'm old though.
Babe, think about people like your dad that have handicap stickers that are expired by 10 years.
4 years, dude.
And he obviously is not disabled at all or handicapped, and he has one. And he abuses it.
Babe, he used to carry a cane in his truck.
He abuses it.
He used to carry his cane in his truck. And then he moved it so just when he goes to the doctor.
My dad does the same thing. My dad's up-to-date handicap stickers.
Yeah.
But my dad will play up his disablements with canes when he can. And not guaranteed a bunch of people do. Like, I'm sure there's people.
The only problem with doing that
right now,
is eventually you become that person.
Yes, I'm always going to defend disabled people. I'm always going to defend these people. But there are people, 100%, that take advantage of their disablements, and they make it worse than it humanly possibly is on them. When my grandpa was wicked sick, he did die from his illness. He would play up his stupidity and his sickness when the nurse went to his house, like literally illiterate. Like he couldn't read a piece of paper. He would sit there in his wheelchair and he would have a nurse. He's a professional photographer. He would have a nurse do literally every single possible thing for him and sit there like a completely immobile. And I used to sit there and say, why would you do this to yourself? Like, to me, that is so embarrassing.
When he flirted with the nurses, too.
Yeah, but it's so embarrassing to pretend to be sicker than you are. Like, that's disgusting.
Well, look at your grandma.
And you see people, I see people on the internet. I'm going to talk about someone right now that I hate on the internet, okay? There's this fucking girl.
Troglodyte.
Lon. I completely hate her. Yes, she has like disablements or whatever, but she scams people out of her money, makes up fake things that happen in her life to get people to give her anonymous money through PayPal or these other like things. And it's like every single thing in her life is her like crippling disablements. Oh, I get to be modeling in all of these fucking cons all over the whole fucking United States, but I can't afford the money. Give me my money because I'm sick and I'm disabled and I can't fucking do it. But then there's videos of her dancing like a complete raging maniac at every party, going completely fucking nuts. And then literally at Facebook status, I'm crippled. I destroyed myself. I can't move. I'm dying from my fucking disablements right now. And oh my God, I need more money. And my car broke down. And this person stole my wallet and everything out of my fucking car. Oh, all at the same time? Wow, you must be living a real cursed fucking life.
Yeah, I don't get
it's complete bullshit.
I don't get those people who can...
Like, why are you lying? Like, if you're sick, whatever, you're sick, but why are you literally lying to people to get their sympathy monies and then doing whatever the fuck you want with it, and then as soon as you, what, because you can't have a real job or whatever, you have to go take people's more money and play it up like it's your sickness is killing you. But we know, like, you're out there, out and about, doing it. If you can be out and about, wearing your crazy-ass clothes and fucking doing whatever you want, don't you think you're able to also have a job?
Yeah.
Let me just think of it on a different perspective. I really hate this girl. I fucking hate her. Like, legit hate.
Pumpkin swirl, 4 creams, sugar, less ice. That's so stupid. Jennifer S.
No, it was a guy that did it. But then the girl maybe fulfilled the order.
Yeah, she was logged into that order. That's so stupid, dude. Yeah, because the guy definitely picked up and was doing the...
Well, babe, let's just take a nice walk.
Look
at him right now.
That's good. Does he have glasses on?
Okay. So the other day we were at Target, right, and a guy was wearing a yarmulke at the register.
I saw him yesterday when I went to get
and he has a really good one. It's purple and it looks great.
I saw him get the cat food.
And I love it. So I was like talking about...
He smiled at me.
How he wants a yarmulke too, and I said, well, just become Jewish and then you can wear one. And he said, no, he wants a mini cowboy hat yarmulke. I would just only right here.
Yeah, just like
pinned on.
Right on.
If you dress like that, I don't know what I would do. I would be so happy. Like, it would be like the greatest experience.
I'll get you a little top hat to put on.
A tiny one.
Yeah.
Tiny hats, like some of their...
Those little cutie ones. Those Japanese girl ones.
Yeah.
Japanese girls always wear little hats.
All kinds of cute stuff.
Yeah. That's a good accessory. The mini hat.
Well, it is, but it also can look real bad.
I think that would look better on a bad person.
I feel like a mini hat will always look better than a fedora.
Yeah.
If you... Oh, my God.
Nobody can pull off a fedora. It's like,
It's not...
It only works in, like, black and white mob
gangster movies. Yeah, because those are, like, the type of people that wore them.
It was a timepiece. That's like saying, you know, like, if you saw a guy wearing, like, a toga now. Like, he can't... You go and look cool wearing a toga.
I don't think anyone ever did. Like, honestly, when I watch, like... How historically accurate are togas?
The gladiators were the...
Because let's put it this way.
Who wore togas? The Greeks,
Romans.
Romans.
In Greece. Yeah, I guess the Greeks did too. Yeah. Greece and Rome are like this.
Yeah. They're fuck buds.
But the thing is, how accurate, did they really wear those all the time? Like, that's just like, I feel like a bullshit that movies created. Like an idea that movies did.
Yeah.
Babe. Because think about all those movies about Egypt. It's all white people that are Egyptian. That's 100% bullshit, straight out your ass. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, it's all inaccurate shit.
Dude, it was fucking Africa. Egypt is in Africa.
Yes, and I don't understand where it came from. This
makes no sense.
It's white people movies. Like, but
Did the whites come over and conquer Egypt?
Babe, I don't...
Didn't the Egyptians fight,
Listen.
They fought the Greeks or something, right?
Were togas real? That's the question right now. Whoever's watching this, were togas legit attire that people really wore? Like, think about even, like, shit cartoons like Hercules. Everybody's wearing sandals and everybody's wearing togas. Like, can't possibly be real. Because you wouldn't even want to walk in the desert or anywhere. Like, after a while, your feet are getting ripped up. There's rocks, you know what I mean? You're getting infections. Like, wouldn't you want your feet covered up? There wasn't many roads
back then. Maybe they just didn't leave the city very often.
I don't know. It doesn't seem accurate at all. And I feel bad that I don't know anything about the accuracy of this.
Well, did you know that Rome has the highest homeless population capita in the entire world?
Right now?
Yeah, well, in 2010 it did. They were talking about how they
Is that when the money, when Greece went bankrupt and, like, all of the money, like, in Europe got fucked up? Is that why that happened?
It might have been. I don't know. When was that?
You don't remember that when it got switched
over?
No,
I don't remember when it happened.
I think it was, like, 2010, maybe.
Because one of the guys, he said he was doing a UFC event in Rome. And when he was there, he said that, you'd walk into this beautiful city, but then you'd turn a corner and you'd literally see hundreds of homeless people just, like, up against the wall.
You know, but that's a lot of places.
Yeah. But he said that literally the amount of homeless people he saw outside of this building, it broke his vessel.
Broke his heart?
He said he looked at all these people and he said, how can this many homeless people exist? He said, it's insane. Where is it? Illinois? Detroit? Detroit has like 40% unemployment.
Yep.
That's insane.
Nobody even wants to talk about it.
Yeah.
No, I think the biggest thing that nobody wants to talk about in our country is the profuse poisoned water problem. And I'm not just talking about, like, Detroit and all these fucking places where the water's brown. I'm talking about every city you live in, You will be aghast if you look at the type of lead that's in your water.
It's
you won't even believe.
Wherever you live,
literally
test your water.
You
always.
won't even fucking believe it. Go look it up. Look it up right now. I had no idea when I moved here the crippling lead problem that is in this water. We have not. He's drank his whole life, and I think it contributed to his really bad teeth, like genetically, like from his family living in this area so long, continuously drinking this water. But we haven't drank water from any tap or anywhere from this place in the last almost 4 years. Going on 4 years.
Yeah.
3-4 years.
Well, thing is,
and we read so when we go to the store, like Walmart or the grocery store, we always look at our bottled water, where it's bottled, and then we look it up on Facebook, like not on Facebook, on the internet to see what their lead water, like,
there's like a database, isn't
there? There is. And we have to look it up because I'm not risking it.
Where do you think Duncan's getting their water?
But this
if they're using the water
but the thing
from there?
is, do you know that there is concrete studies done that mercury and lead and stuff in the water is what gives you autism in the womb? It's like that is the kind of stuff that gives kids mental disorders. It gives kids deformities. It fucks, like, it fucks you up. And nobody, like, the thing is, we shouldn't have to worry about this, and we shouldn't even have to be looking it up. But that is the infrastructure of our fucking country. If you want to talk about serious problems, that's a serious problem. And literally, no one knows about it or cares or wants to talk about it.
It's crazy.
It's real. Look it up. If you don't believe me, you're gonna be fucked. You're not gonna be happy when you find it out, because you could be living in an area you think is damn good and it's literal shit.
It's very disappointing.
All right, goodbye.
Very disappointed in this coffee. Fuck you, Dunkin' Donuts. You fucked me up. You fucks. You fucked me up, Dunkin' fucks. You fuck. Dunkin' fucking. Fucking. Dunkin'.
This was a weird thing. A lot of weird rants.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.